And welcome back. And we're moving into our final segment for today as we are about to get all the details of the upcoming Costa Maya Festival. And here to tell us all about it, we have Horacio Guerrero, who is the marketing officer for the Costa Maya Festival. And we're joined at this time by the reigning Miss Costa Maya 2017 International, also Miss Belize. And she's about to give up her title as well, Michelle Nunez. Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having us.
Thank you both for being here. We're getting a very early start so people can plan their weekends ahead of time, right?
That's right.
So let's step back and talk a bit about Costa Maya Festival and what the overall aim was when it first got started.
All right, so Costa Maya, this is going to be actually the 26th year. Already, it's over 25. And the overall aim is to bring tourism to the island when it starts to get slow, which is actually working, I would say, right? I mean, the island gets ram-packed for Costa Maya, and that helps boost the economy locally in San Pedro, and I would say nationally, because San Pedro consumes from the nation, right? So once people are in San Pedro consuming, that means everybody's making money. It's a trickle-down economy, you know?
Yeah. And I mean, I remember when it was the CNR, and then it transformed into more of a regional initiative as well. How are we doing in getting the partnership on board and having that regional representation?
We have the delegates that come in, for example, bring about sometimes 10 people that come support them. So we have all these other Central American countries bringing, and if you count 10 times, I would say 7, because we even have Mexico. Mexico is North America, but they also participate because they're Spanish speaking. So that's already 7 times 10, 70 people. And sometimes they bring about 50. We've had sometimes Mexico comes with a huge crowd of people. So that's more tourism coming into Belize, right?
What would you say is the main attraction of Costa Maya?
I would say it's the queens, and it's also this year Evie Queen, or some people call it Ivy Queen, the queen of reggaeton.
Evie, so we should say
Queen.
Evie, not Ivy.
Evie Queen is, well, you know, she did a crossover, and when she did her crossover, she started to work with people like Wyclef and other American artists, and they call her Evie, but I mean Ivy, sorry, but then she's Evie Queen. Like when she started reggaeton with Daddy Yankee, Pitbull, and all these guys, it's Evie Queen. She's from Puerto Rico. Actually, Cardi B is from Puerto Rico, and she was one of her biggest inspirations. I know a lot of people probably didn't know that, but if you go on her Instagram, when she met Evie Queen the first time, she was all starstruck. Cardi B was, and this is recent.
So we're gonna get to that, but we gotta talk about the pageant. We love pageants in Belize, and you know, I think Costa Maya is definitely one that people look forward to. Michelle, take us back to last year. That was such a great occasion when everybody watched you earn that crown. What has the experience been like?
It was a lot of dedication, a lot of preparation, diet, physical, emotionally, mentally. I had to prepare for it, and when you want something, it comes easier, like your adrenaline is there, and I didn't sleep. There were nights where I stayed up practicing. I don't know how I did it last year, because this year I'm like dying of sleep. It was an amazing experience. Up to today, I woke up today, I'm like, I can't believe I won. It's as cliche as it sounds, it was a dream come true of mine.
Now, besides from the actual crowning, what are some of the highlights of the pageant itself that you remember?
The activities. The activities, the experience of meeting the new delegates around, you know, Mexico, Panama, watching them enjoy my country was really cool. You know, San Pedro's my hometown. Oh, there I am. I'm crying. The experience to just show them around where I live, my family. They got to meet my mom, my dad, my sisters. That was a really cool experience.
And having been crowned Miss Costa Maya 2017, what have you done during that time? I know you worked to build an organization.
Well, previously I have a empowerment program called SHINE, which stands for Shaping Healthy Identities Through Nurturing and Empowerment. It's a organization that I've been working on since 2014, and since then we expanded. Now we're part of Raise Me Up, and together we are called Hope Haven. And throughout my year, we have a building. I have a key to my own place where I could run empowerment programs. We just had a workshop, a human trafficking workshop this past Friday with a organization here in Belize City. The wonders that we do there, and to know that it was once something so terrible. It was once like a broth house. So we turned that to something so beautiful. So I always say we turned ashes to beauty.
Oh, nice.
So that's what I did pretty much this year. I was kind of like behind the scenes, like with shorts, tennis shoes, working very hard. It wasn't much of putting on the crown and sash, and I didn't do that much. Yeah.
No, but what I love about that is that it goes back to what the core of pageants is meant to do. It's using your title and your reign to really make an impact.
Yes.
And you have to let it go
Yeah.
this week. What does that feel like?
There are days where I'm ready.
Yeah.
Like especially with these activities, I'm very exhausted today. Like yesterday, we were on a tour all day in the sun. I'm a pretty sunburnt. I'm ready to let it go because I'm entering a new chapter in my life. I've been doing pageantry since I was like 18, like fashion shows and stuff like that. So I'm ready. I'm past that.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go back to school and start my new adventure.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the delegates are in town.
Yes.
They are in town, yes, they are.
And tell us, what have they been doing? Talk to us about Belize's representative. We just are looking forward to seeing another Miss Belize crown on that stage.
Yes.
I hope you've been giving her all the tips and tricks of the parade.
Her name is Miss Marcia Moody.
Yes.
She was first runner-up for Miss Universe.
Yes.
I didn't meet her until when she arrived. She's from San Ignacio. She's very friendly and sweet. All these delegates are very friendly and sweet. This year we are all getting along. We've been on tours. Yesterday we went to Shark Reali, Hol Chan, and a sandbar with Island Dream tours. Everybody said that was their favorite day. We eat like crazy.
What? These girls
my
must be on a special diet. Why are you feeding them?
They're eating at all the best restaurants in San Pedro, I can tell you that much.
I hope they're having more than salads.
No. We eat everything.
Yeah.
What else have we done? Oh, we went to Mahogany Bay Beach, their secret beach. That was my first time there, so that was really cool. It's crazy because we live here, but we don't get to enjoy what we have, and we need to do that more often. Yeah.
And it's quite an impression that they have when they come in and they do all these tours. Tell us from the organizer's standpoint what it's like putting this all together and the support that you get from the community.
I know it's very hard. I'll be honest, because what I'm doing right now is promoting, so I'm just going to the morning shows. I'm not organizing those events.
Yeah.
But I've seen the people behind the scenes doing that, and it's a lot of logistics. It's a lot of planning, especially like what you talked about, the sponsors. You need to get to those people way ahead of time and make sure people commit. Sometimes people are like, oh no, things hard right now, this and that. But then they will always pull through, and we get the sponsors to commit to something, and then we have a wonderful week for the girls before the pageant. Another way to follow this, by the way, is going on Instagram at Costa Maya Fest.
Okay.
If you go there, you can see they post the story every day. So every activity they're doing, you can actually follow it on the Costa Maya story.
So you can feel like you're tagging along with
Exactly.
the girl.
And you could also ask a delegate a question.
Oh.
Yeah, you know that
question.
new feature they have on Instagram that you can ask a question?
Yeah.
They have that some days too, that you can ask a question.
To get to know them personally. Yeah.
So how are we looking in the competition so far?
It's going to be very hard. This year it's going to be hard. All of them are amazing. They each have their own specialty.
Yeah.
So it's going to be hard. I'm excited to crown the next successor.
Okay.
Yeah.
The pageant is a highlight in the activities.
The pageant is a highlight, and this year, usually it's on a Thursday to start the festival. This year, the festival starts with a preliminary pageant. So they're going to do
a preliminary pageant?
They do the national, and they're going to do a cocktail dress, all by the designer from that respective country.
Oh.
And that will count. The points will count towards the actual pageant when you have the swimsuit, the national costume, and the evening wear, and of course the question and answer, which is always interesting to see if they have beauty and brains, or if it's just beauty, or maybe some have.
Oh, we can think of some answers. But Michelle, I have to say, every time I see it, I do because of what I do, I take into consideration and I cut some slack for the fact that nerves can completely take over. And no matter how eloquent, no matter how smart, if that takes over, then you really won't represent well. Tell us about the Q&A section.
The nerves, the question and answer section. Honestly, I guess it depends on each person.
Yeah.
I'm a person that I can't wait to get on stage. Like, I love to entertain people.
Yeah.
But you just have to breathe.
Yeah.
Breathe and
I hope you, you don't stop breathing.
No, don't stop breathing. But I actually pray before the question and answer. I remember I prayed to God, like, please help me. Without him, you can't answer a question, right?
Yeah.
And you just have to pretend, look at Mr. Salazar, who is the host, and just talk to him and talk to the audience. I look ahead of people's heads. Just answer the question and breathe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see how it goes this year.
Yeah.
So there's the preliminary event on Thursday night.
On Thursday night, and there's also
who's Belize's designer? Who's designing Belize's dress? Do we know yet?
I know Miss Julie.
Julie Mango. All right.
I asked Miss Marcy. I was trying to. Who did their costume this year?
All right. So that's going to happen on Thursday night,
on
right?
Thursday night, and there's also entertainment by Ballet Folclórico, Alma Caribeña from Mexico, and the Chiricanari dance group, which is a punta dance group from San Pedro, and also Grupo Crash from Salvador.
Oh.
And of course, you're in San Pedro, so there has to be a party, and there's an after party with U Connection Band, Ernestine Carballo, and Harrison Doggy King, and DJ Patron.
Okay.
That's all on Thursday night. That's just the first night.
At the festival grounds.
At the festival grounds.
Okay. Because I know there are parties that happen other parts of the island as well, right?
Yeah, there's parties that happen other parts, but the festival grounds is the place to be.
Yeah. So Thursday night we have the preliminary, and then Friday night is the big pageant
night.
So, yeah.
That's the big pageant night. Again, you'll have the Grupo Folclórico from Mexico and also Grupo Crash. And again, with the girls, after the winner has been crowned, they get to host the after party. And we're having Chico Ramos and Sweet Pain Band for the after party.
Quite a bit of punting is going to happen there. All right, and then we're heading into Saturday, which
is Ivy Queen or Ivy Queen. Either is right, you know.
Because
some people,
people can get really touchy with names, right? So
well, as long as the artist isn't, that's what counts, right?
So for people who don't recognize her by name, what songs are we talking about here?
Yo Quiero Bailar was one of her favorite songs, and she has like about 10 hits, and you probably don't even know it, but especially if you're dancing at any club that plays reggaeton, at some point they're gonna play one of her songs. In Miami, they're always playing her songs, you know?
Yeah. So she's on Saturday night.
She's on Saturday night.
Yeah, tell us the details about that show.
That show, and actually it's not just her. For Saturday night, we have, again, Grupo Crash entertaining, and some of the entertainers are participating every night, but every night is different. So don't feel like you will be seeing the same thing every night. Every night is different wardrobe, different music and everything. We also have Garifuna Collective Band, and we have a Belizean artist opening for Ivy Queen. We have Marlon Danson.
Oh, nice.
She's opening for Ivy Queen.
Yeah.
Which is a great opportunity for a Belizean artist to be able to open for such a big international artist. You know, Ivy Queen has almost 1 million followers on Instagram. So imagine if Marlon could get at least a fraction of those followers to start following her and buying her records.
Of
you know,
course.
so that's one of the things that's very important about doing big events like this and bringing Belize together with other countries.
When does she come in country?
When does she come in the country? I believe she's arriving on Thursday.
Oh, so she gets to enjoy it a bit ahead of time.
Yeah.
Oh, great. So we're looking out for those Instagram posts from her and see what she's enjoying, hopefully.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And then on Sunday?
On Sunday, it's Fiesta en la Playa, and that's where you have the different events all over on the beach. And that's during the day. And around 5, the grounds open up, and they'll have a surprise band playing for free. So people get to come for free and listen to a nice band. This is around 5, 6 after the sun has gone down. And of course, you have a full service bar and food at the grounds as well.
Okay. Let's talk about the cost. What does it cost to enter the festival grounds?
The season pass is $120 Belize dollars. And let's see, 70 for children. So it's 120 adults and 70 for children.
To be able to go all nights.
For everything.
Yeah.
Everything. Opening night is $20 for adults and 10 for children. Pageant night is $50 for adults, 30 for children. And international night is 70 and 40.
Yeah.
So you get for Ivy Queen for $70 Belize. That's only
Right
35
here in
US dollars,
San
you know.
Pedro, Yeah.
Yeah, it's not bad.
And it's the stage is here and you're right here. That's like VIP.
We're not getting like a 10-minute performance, right?
No, you're getting a good performance.
Okay.
And actually, if you go see her anywhere else, you're going to pay a lot more.
I
can
know.
tell you that. And for VIP,
Yeah.
yeah.
So what else is what's new about this year's Costa Maya, or is it keeping with tradition?
It's keeping, well, the thing is, like, I felt like for the past 5 years, they had brought, like, more like, I wouldn't want to say boring, but it was not like somebody
The
like,
audience,
yeah.
It's for a different audience.
Yeah. But this one, she's more international. Like, it's like,
Yeah.
it's broad, you know, like everybody wants
could
to see
enjoy
it. And the pageant, that's different. That's completely different. One of the things is a lot of people watch it on Facebook or watch it on Channel 5. I think you guys aired it as well.
Yeah.
This year, however, it is my understanding it won't be aired live, and anybody like seeing with their phone, they're gonna be kicked out. No, I'm just kidding. No, but they're gonna be told to stop.
You have to
go
there
watch
to
it,
see
and now it's on Friday, so
Yeah.
there's no excuse like we can't get Friday off to go Thursday and come back and
Yeah.
work Friday. You know what I mean? So once you're there for the weekend, you're done the rest, so you could go to the pageant and to the international night.
And you have 2 nights of pageantry too.
Yeah.
That's right.
So and because we love pageants so much, aren't you happy
Yeah,
that you don't have 2 nights?
I didn't get that last year.
Yeah, we usually, in fact, our recording of the pageant shows over the weekend after we know who the winner is. So it is a great opportunity for us to be able to show to those who weren't able to make it out, right? So there's the season pass. There are the individual nights that people can attend.
Correct.
Are there any deals in place for people who want to make the trip out to San Pedro? How do they get the best deal in hotels and moving around?
I know that there are some water taxis that are offering a percentage for Costa Maya people, and there's a lot of hotels that you can call and you tell them you're coming for Costa Maya, and they will give you a percentage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So what's your advice to best enjoy the Costa Maya weekend?
Your best advice.
Mm-hmm. Places we must go, things we must do,
Oh.
what we must bring, whatever it is.
I was going to say bring slippers, sandals, fancy sandals.
Don't try to
tired
dance
of
the Evie
heels.
Queen with high heels. Yeah.
Well,
That's my advice.
Yeah. And for you?
I was just saying, because I know for Ivy Queen, you know, San Pedro people are going to be in there.
Yeah.
Probably not high heels, but like wedges or something, because people are going to dress to the nines for Ivy
yeah,
Queen. Especially if you
exactly.
get the chance to take a picture with her.
Yeah.
So I agree with her about sandals for the
Horacio's
day,
like,
but I don't know, like,
You gotta dress up. This is San Pedro.
Yeah, people dress up in San Pedro.
she dressed up too, so I don't know why she
Dress up every day.
tell people to bring sandals. But do bring sandals to the beach, or just to the beach, not bring no sandals. Just go barefoot.
Yeah. All right. So anything else we need to know about
We
the
have to,
upcoming festival?
our sponsors. We can't forget our main sponsors.
Tell us.
So I'll just go through them really quick.
Yeah.
BTB, Ramon's Village Resort, Honorable Manuel Heredia Jr., San Pedro Town Council. These are our grand sponsors. After that, we have our Diamond, Chamberlain Consulting, Designing Solutions, Jose Luis Zapata Photography, Platinum, Belize Border Management, Channel 5 Belize, and then we have our Gold, which is Niche, Sandy Point Resorts, Hamburgers Today, San Pedro Sun, Reef Radio, Maya Island Air, and Tropic Air.
Okay. All right, so it all starts this weekend, Thursday night. You get your first taste of the pageant. Friday night, the official pageant. Saturday, the reggaeton star, Ivy Queen.
That's right.
And then Sunday, a free event for all at the festival with a secret band. That's all
Secret
right.
band, and don't forget.
That's not the name of the band, it's just that we're not telling you who the band is.
Surprise
right?
band, surprise.
All right, and thank you so much for representing us so well last year on stage and over the course of the past year.
I want to say thank you to my country for supporting me and my town. It's crazy that my town got to walk through this experience with me. So thank you.
All right. Thank you both for being here. We're going to go ahead now and take our final break, and when we come back, we'll have our wrap-up, so stay tuned.